From scientific breakthroughs to controversial job cuts, AI is everywhere in the news right now. What does that mean for the future of mechanical engineers?
Yeah. I think the future is very exciting for all kinds of engineers, including mechanical engineers. However, there's also a threat that's real. So the way we look at this is, unless our students learn how to use AI and unless AI becomes a tool set that they can build off of, they may actually fall behind. So we are very much interested in teaching our students these advances in AI so that they can use that in their future workflows. And we have been doing this for the last 20 years with 12 courses that we have in our curriculum. So we're very excited about the prospects of our students being successful when they leave our department.
Great. I'm enrolled in the Masters of AI Engineering, Mechanical Engineering degree track, so I see exactly what you're talking about. I guess, are these courses open to students from other MECI graduate degree programs as well?
Totally. So all the AI courses we offer in our department, these are 2,400 courses. So these are mechanical engineering courses, regular courses. They don't have any special designation. A lot of our students, in fact, take these courses. Our two flagship courses, the AI Introduction to AI ML and our deep learning courses, are probably two of the largest courses that we teach every year. And both courses are taught every semester. So these are offered twice a year each.
What makes these courses different from the traditional computer science courses?
We try to emphasize the engineering context when we teach these courses. So we do cover the theory, the foundations, the mathematical depth in all these courses, but we also make a point to connect these to the application areas, the real problems that as mechanical engineers we can tackle. So this could be applications in manufacturing, could be applications in design, could be applications in bioengineering, but we try to bridge that seemingly long gap between the theory, the foundations to applications where mechanical engineers have to be productive.
Yeah. There's one thing that's on everyone's mind that I would feel remiss not to ask you about, and it's, do you think AI is going to replace engineers?
I don't think it's going to replace engineers, but it will certainly change what engineers do. So I think what is going to happen is AI is coming, and it is going to take over a lot of the tedious things that humans do on a day-to-day basis. And we obviously see this everywhere, not only in engineering. So this actually creates an opportunity for engineers to now not worry too much about the low-level tedious tasks that we do every day, but focus on the big picture, the important things. I think AI will be very good at solving problems that are well-defined. So what engineers can do in this space is really be the connection between the society and the technology spaces. So how do we actually understand what people want, what humans want, and how do we translate that into requirements that are well-posed, mathematically complete, so that AI can come in and produce the solutions to us. For instance, I do see a trend in which we may not need computer-aided design engineers anymore. So it could be the case that given the functional requirements, computers can in fact solve these problems very effectively to generate CAD models, for instance. But where does the engineer's energy go? So it could be in really specifying the functional requirements for these problems. So now it's my turn to ask a question. So as I understand, you are one of our first fellows in AI in our department in mechanical engineering. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing in this program?
Sure. So I'm currently working with Professor Amir Barati Farimani and some other MSAI fellows in order to create a grading bot that is able to give students individualized feedback on their assignments as soon as they submit them. So the idea behind this is we want students to be able to improve upon their previous submissions as fast as they can, rather than having to wait long periods in between TAs and teachers giving them individualized feedback. Another project we're working on is trying to get GPT tutors out to different courses. So teachers are able to upload their course documents and then give these tutors to the students to allow them to have a tutor that works alongside them and helps guide them through their learning process throughout homework assignments, quizzes, studying for midterms, and even final exams.
That's super exciting. And So which course or courses are you working on right now?
So we're trying to get this rolled out to as many courses as we're able to, but the current ones that we're trying to talk to the teachers with and throughout the TAs and trying to get feedback from is dynamic systems controls and vibrations, and a few other ones as well.
That's great. And so how many years before all of what you're doing is going to replace us, the faculty instructors?
I don't think it'll ever fully replace faculty instructors. I think there's always going to be a need for teachers to come up with the individualized assignments and PowerPoint presentations and actually teach the students. There's a human element to teaching that I feel is really important to getting students to feel a passion for and get a good understanding of the content. Something that I don't think AI is ever going to really be able to replace. It's something that makes learning and going to university something that's really important and impactful to students.
Well, I hope you're right. So.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're doing a lot of exciting work in this program, the AI Fellows program. So can you tell us a little bit about what you find to be exciting and what do you think is going to be the long-term impact of what you're doing here?
So I think it's really exciting how the professors and the faculty in the Mechie department really have an emphasis on how AI can be applicable to mechanical engineering and how mechanical engineering can be impacted by AI. So it's a really great amalgamation of how mechanical engineering and AI engineering can really work hand in hand rather than as two separate entities. I think that's really what makes CMU kind of special and a great place to get a good grip on how AI and mechanical engineering can come together and kind of the future of mechanical engineering. We see AI dominating the space in software engineering, and I think it's only a matter of time until it comes into mechanical engineering as well. So being on the forefront of that is something that's really important for the future job market, future research, and I think that's really evident in not only the research we're doing here, but also the different courses and faculty and the way that we're teaching courses here.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.